Okay, and here we are back at the MBK in Bangkok for the the Tanks Asia Open Season Finals. And so far, I gotta say, it's pretty surprising. Well, it is one-sided, but it's very odd to say the least when you take a look at the Night Eagles.
Different team,
Well, sort of. I can't believe that the Night Eagles actually were the ones who took out Avant-Garde in the semi-finals. I mean, they're definitely not bringing the same game and the same goods on the table today against You Are Dead. I
feel like there's every single match, or at least in these first two sets that we've seen, they're just rushing in to the You Are Dead base with nothing to really back that up.
They have nothing to back that up. I mean, just especially considering the two maps on which they've attempted such a foolhardy move, playing with those three T69 medium tanks, but on urban maps, like Himmelsdorf, and okay, Himmelsdorf maybe you can still pull it off, but on Ensk, coming down south, attacking up north, pretty much. I mean, how suicidal is that? So far, and that is not a surprise at all. So far, they're getting mangled out there. So
they gotta do something different.
Well, they absolutely have to do something different. Otherwise, this could be a very, very, very short one, and they'll be sending home like in no time at all. Of course, we're ready to roll out for set number 3. Let us go to Runeberg right now. And there you go, Runeberg it is. So do you think we can expect something similar on
I really
Runeberg
hope
as
so.
well?
I feel like the Night Eagles are just throwing away these sets.
Yeah, I mean, I can't help but feel
there's
that's
no real
strategy.
strategy.
Well, there is no strategy.
I kind of know what their strategy is, kind of overwhelm them by rushing them, but at the same time, they're not really thinking.
But if you're going to rush your opponents, you might as well use bigger guns. They're not even doing that. Or okay, if you're using T69s, then on an open map. Okay, on Runeberg, if they attempt the same thing, maybe, okay, they could pull it off.
And the Night Eagles actually have the exact same tank setup as well. So in all 3 of these sets, they've gone with the exact same tank lineup.
Yeah, they have. Well, when it comes to You Are Dead, they actually opted to switch their WZ-132 for T69.
Yeah, so the You Are Dead team are actually mixing it up. They're kind of molding their strategy and their tank selection
so far,
according to what map they're playing on.
If you ask me, if I'm You Are Dead, I'm like, that WZ-132 is useless because so far they've been charging in like mad bulls towards us, so might as well take a bigger gun, eh?
Yeah, it could be the reason why, the You Are Dead team have opted to switch that WZ-132 for that T69. We will have to wait and see. And taking a look now at the Night Eagles' point of view, they are actually kind of camped up, not in the central of the city, but they are pretty much in the city.
Yeah, they're just completely within the city limits. So like the 2 T1s, one going, basically all the way down south, and he's pretty much going to be dust here.
Yeah, that T1 actually doing a little bit of scouting, but he's hiding behind a building right now, so he's not in any real danger just yet.
Well, he probably will be right now.
Black Hawk actually kind of moving around to try and get his
indeed. And you had that other T1 on the Night Eagles side that went completely for the open field. Yeah. And look at that, it's a push again.
Yeah, so the Night Eagles actually going in.
And just, I can't believe they're actually doing this because that's
it's
suicide.
Like suicide.
That's suicide.
I don't know.
Honestly, if they win this set,
are these guys drunk or something? Like,
if they win this set, like it's gonna be a miracle.
Yeah, definitely. The Night Eagles actually going really hard, actually catching 2 of the members on You Are Dead.
Well, yes,
guard.
they are. It's a brilliant surrounding type of move here. I'm kind of surprised that the You Are Dead
2 for 1.
Well, yeah, it's like I'm kind of surprised that You Are Dead did not react to this more quickly. It's strange. We're witnessing a very bizarre game.
Yeah, so the Night Eagles
and look at that, You Are Dead just didn't even budge.
Yeah,
after losing two MX-50s, like, what's going on here?
Yeah, but actually Onion had taken out a T1 on the Night Eagles side, so a slight advantage going for the Night Eagles. The Night Eagles did manage to take out 2 heavy AMX-50s on the You Are Dead team. So, You Are Dead have to play this really smart. They can't really just go out there and take the fight to the Night Eagles. They have to wait for the Night Eagles to come to them.
And Onion Dead having a lot of fun here, just sniping them one after the other.
Yeah, he's actually kind of camping in this little crater area. The crater will give him a little bit of cover on that front hull area, but he's still pretty much open. Yeah, and he's battling out and he takes out a T-32.
This is unbelievable. There is no logic in this round, is there? Okay, first off, it's the Night Eagles doing...
You Are Dead actually now on top now.
Well, definitely on top, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to win this.
Yeah.
I mean, looks like it.
So quite surprising. Only one heavy take now remaining on the Night Eagles team. This last ISC about to get taken out.
He's dust.
Yeah,
He's a gunner.
one more shot, or Ram actually will do this. Yeah, and he gets taken out, and one T1 left.
Help me out here, and
I really don't know what to say, because I'm kind of speechless actually, because this is the Night Eagles that we're seeing today. I feel like it's just a completely different team than the Night Eagles we saw in the prior weeks.
You know what? It's just, if you ask me, it looks like they're just throwing this away like they didn't care. At all. As a matter of fact.
Yeah, maybe they're happy with second place. And maybe that money is good enough for them. Although that first place prize is $50,000.
Yeah, but still, you'd at least try to put in a performance or something. Like they're not even. I don't even get the feeling they're trying right now.
I really don't know, what kind of strategy the Night Eagles. I mean, I know what strategy they're trying to do, but I don't know the reasons behind it. So, honestly, I'm just quite speechless. I don't know why the Night Eagles are kind of throwing away these sets. In this sort of fashion, at least kind of have a more solid strategy, a more solid plan, than just kind of rush in straight into the You Are Dead team.
And that's it, pretty much. Well, You Are Dead, 3 out of 3, and now just a set away from the title.
Yeah, so the You Are Dead team only one set away to winning that $50,000 grand prize.
And they don't even seem to be breaking a sweat. That's like, I mean, we just take a look at the Night Eagles. They're like, they almost look blasé, as a matter of fact. Just sort of like they're sort of getting humiliated in this grand final. But
I don't know. So just pretty much no emotion coming up from the Night Eagles team.
It's extremely stoic. But once again, what I still cannot comprehend is just their approach to this final so far. It really doesn't even look like they're trying it.
Yeah, I mean, in the previous set or matches that we've seen the Night Eagles, usually, at least for the first 4 to 5 minutes,
they would wait.
They're pretty close. They're camping close to their base, waiting.
They would wait for an enemy.
For any rushes.
Rushes, or even like any kind of tactical maneuver. I mean, Avant-Garde never stays put, for instance. They're always on the move. They're always trying to keep their opponents guessing. Now, what really did impress me from Night Eagles is their ability to adapt to that.
Yeah.
Pretty much no matter what Avant-Garde had to throw at them, they had an answer just ready, and bam, bam. He was just... it
was more a reactive strategy.
Oh, exactly. But it was
countering.
Exactly. But tactically wise, it was a brilliant game. They were extremely lethal in their response, both tactically speaking and in terms of execution. Right now, they're just sending all their troops to slaughter.
Yeah. I just feel like they're just being way too aggressive. They're kind of throwing it all out there, saying, okay, just take the victory.
Well, sort of, which is once again kind of hard to comprehend, because we have seen in the past that they have plenty of quality to bring to the table, and they have the goods to just pretty much take this final, but obviously not like playing like this. I mean, I don't care how good you are. If you're just gonna make a suicide attack at every single set, not only are you predictable, but I mean, I wish You Are Dead were given a little bit more of a run for their money here, because they're not even being challenged out there.
Yeah.
I mean, given on set number 3 on Runeberg, we've seen just sort of at least a couple of You Are Dead tanks going down, but it's just the initial tactical approach that is not even reckless. It's just pure suicide.
Yeah.
And You Are Dead doesn't have to do anything but just wait and let the numbers do the talking and let the guns do the talking. So right now they don't even have to anticipate the Night Eagle strategy, because every single set is just they just line up for target practice.
Yeah.
So once again, I'm kind of puzzled.
Yeah, I feel like the Night Eagles don't have any variety, no diversity, in the finals.
But
today.
They do have diversity. We have seen
in the past
them have
they did, but today we're not seeing anything.
Which is once again, I mean, remember their games against, I mean, obviously last week against Avant-Garde, but also against Fatigue Bale, that went the distance against Silly Ducks Revolution. I mean, this is a team that's got plenty of talent to spare, but what are they doing today? I'm just kind of speechless a little bit. I can only express my puzzlement as to what's going on today, which is kind of unfortunate, because it's supposed to be a party out there. It's supposed to be an occasion. It's after all, it is the grand final as well, and they're playing in front of a crowd. So you would expect them to actually just try a little harder. For lack of a better word, just try it all.
Yeah.
Just
I mean, I feel like they are trying.
Well, they seem mildly unconcerned, if you ask me.
It could be.
Am I being too harsh here? Just
I
you
mean,
reckon so?
No, I agree with you in the sense that they are being way too aggressive today. However, it could be a little bit of a mixture of nerves coming into this match. It is their first live event, and it is in front of a live audience,
of course,
with thousands of viewers. So it could be a little bit of a we don't want to disappoint the crowd.
Right. Well, we had said that early on, like even before the game started, nerves could actually play its role, given the fact that it's the first offline event here that we're witnessing in front of such a huge crowd, etc. Just the venue itself, and quite exotic just to actually be able to go to Bangkok, Thailand for this event. However, I'd reckon that, okay, first set, nerves, yeah, that's what we said. Second set, you do the same thing, you get mangled. Well, the third set, you try something else. You try to be a bit more patient. You try to just make your opponents doubt. Like right now, they're giving it away.
Yeah.
And it's rather unfortunate.
It is a little bit
if I may say so. And right now we're just heading.
I really wanted to see this finals to be a close match between the
go
best
the
two
distance
teams.
And exactly, and just at least a little bit of back and forth in terms of momentum as well. Just playing mind games a wee bit, like we've seen in the semifinals or even in the quarterfinals. We've seen glorious matches leading up to this final, and it's kind of very disappointing that so far it's definitely not living up to the hype.
Yeah.
To say the least. I mean, like right now we're heading for a fourth set, and you know what? If I had to put my money on anybody, it'd be You Are Dead right now. Not because they're winning 3-0, because we've seen like complete comebacks as well. Like RTA has done that in the past.
They could be kind of baiting the You Are Dead team into
how risky is that?
Them to come in and then
how risky is
pulling
that?
out a completely different strategy.
Okay, maybe
it is risky, but
maybe so. But I hope I'm wrong then.
Yeah.
I kind of hope I'm wrong then, because the way that this match is going, I kind of see a 4-love victory here in this final, which would be kind of unfortunate. I mean, for entertainment's sake, for our sake, for your sake. So I'm kind of hoping that well.
I mean, the thing is, I'm not sure if it's the Night Eagles playing badly or if the You Are Dead team are just playing phenomenally today.
Let's be honest here. I mean, You Are Dead are definitely playing solid, but they're not doing anything in particular.
Yeah.
I mean, all they're doing is just staying in their starting position and waiting for Night Eagles to commit suicide. So I mean, you know what? We can do that too. Anyways, we're now ready to roll out for set number 4. Hopefully this is not going to be the last one, or if it is, let us hope